The Surge.
Smallzy surgery.
The surgery.
This is Smallzy surgery.
Hey, what's up? This is Craig David. Let's go! In Smallzy surgery on Nova.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
Hey everybody, look who's back in the country. When was the last time you were here? Big man, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. It feels like it was like a year or so, or maybe 2 years before lockdown.
Yeah.
So it's been about 4 years.
Craig David's in the building.
Oh my, what a time. It's good to see you, brother.
It's great to see you. I'm not going to lie to you. I was so over the Zooms and the video chats by the end of it. So it's great to have you here face to face.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
I felt the same. Like you can kind of connect to up to a certain degree, and then you're like, you need the tangible. You need the
But you know why I didn't like it? Because it was for me. It was like the signifier that this is as close as we can get.
Yeah, I feel you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Not that sometimes they're easy. Just quickly we'll do a Zoom or jump on a video call because it makes our lives easier. It was like no one can come here. This is as good as it gets, and I'm so glad to see you here in the flesh.
Absolutely, feelings mutual, my man.
Welcome back, and the weather's gorgeous for you too. Can I just say, wow, we've turned it on for you.
I said you've put the faders up. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, wow. So yeah, it's lovely to be back here, and I can feel it from the crowds as well. When you're looking out into the streets and you're just seeing that hustle in Sydney again.
You come back with a brand new album and the book as well.
Yes.
You're busy, man.
Yeah, keeping it moving, man. It's funny because the album and the book sort of seemed to materialize out of those 2 years that we were away.
Yeah.
I wasn't really planning to have either of them sort of ready when I came out, but
Yep.
it came out perfectly.
Now, the 22 years, obviously, the signifier, and then angel numbers as well. I did not realize that you were like not spiritual. Mate, I'll let you just explain it. Like I didn't know you were into seeing those things and paying attention to the not so loud things that are in our lives that can give us directions.
I love that not so loud things because it's so true. It's so subtle.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It really kind of, I think from many, many years ago, I kind of like was very intuitive and kind of like would, I don't know, if I felt something was off in a room, I kind of was the one to leave early doors.
Yep.
And then next thing you hear, like the next day, a fight kicked off and you
Yeah,
left just before.
Yep.
So I started to get the memo, but it really kicked in when I woke up at like 3:33 a.m. one night.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it didn't mean anything. The following night, I woke up at 3:33 in the morning. I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
The third night when I saw 333, trust me, I bolted up in that bed.
Yep.
We had to delve in.
Yeah,
I knew
what's
I had
going
to
on
see,
here?
and then I realized that actual angel numbers and numerology, and there's this whole world that exists.
Yeah.
Where messages are coming through. So
All the
it's just-
time.
Yeah. So it's been.
Did we ever break down what that 333 was about? Was something going on in your life then at the moment? In that moment?
Do you know, weirdly enough, I mean, that's sort of very much related. Like the threes can be like ascended masters. It can be also wisdom. It can be that you're getting that moment where you're getting the memo. Usually it starts with 111. Or 11 and make a wish, and then if you lean into it a bit more, you find actually there's actually more into this now.
Yeah. How do you find it? Does it keep you grounded? Does it obviously you live a big life and things are always flashy and exciting. Sometimes you can get too carried away, but that there is a sort of like can bring you back a little bit to your actual values and your spirit and what it is about you.
Absolutely. Do you know what it is? It just makes life more magical because people believe that they're just five sensory beings. Yeah. You know those senses, but there is a sixth sense. It's that it is intuition. It is that feeling where you can sense something. You know, when you're thinking of that person, next thing they call you, and rather than looking at it as coincidence.
Yeah.
We know there's Wi-Fi going on in the room.
This is
I
true.
can't see it though. You know, the Bluetooth can't see it, but it definitely is connecting or doesn't connect Wi-Fi. You know, it's not working, right?
Yep.
And I think it's actually slightly kind of demystifying the woo-woo part of it.
Yeah.
And being like, you know what, we all have it, and if you want to lean in, it's cool, and if you don't, it's fine.
Yep, nice. How have the shows been? You played some shows since you've been here. You enjoying those?
Really, really enjoying. And I've got like a TS5 DJ set that I'm very excited to do on the actual little Sydney. I think it's right outside the Opera House. We're going to jump on a boat there.
Oh, nice.
Do a little intimate TS5 DJ set.
Yeah.
Because I want to introduce people to what that is.
Yep.
Because it's been doing so well everywhere else in the world.
Yeah. Because didn't you have like a big thing in Miami for a while too?
Yeah, that's where it started as a house party. And then,
that's right.
I mean, just grew into like did the O2 Arena back in
Wild.
London with it. So for Australia, I just think it would be nice to start in the same way.
Yeah.
And build it out that way.
Now I saw something the other day about your health and fitness. Now, when did this go up? When did you put this online? There was like your are you super shredded now? I don't recall you ever being a chubby little kid, but there is a photo of you being a chubby little kid.
You know what the funny thing is, man? It's like when I think back, it was a very Miami kind of period of time.
Yeah.
But this all stemmed back from being a kid at school who wasn't really. It's funny, the chubby thing, because it's even that in itself is slightly incorrect, because like you're just a normal kid, right?
Sure.
The society kind of leans that back to you and
That's
says,
true.
well, you're a bit overweight, and it starts the whole thing. Then you're like, okay, we've got to have a six pack. Then you're like, the only way you can be seen is
I've
if
been
you
trying for a
physically-
long time to get one. Never. Apparently, what I've heard about getting a six pack is it never feels as good as you expect it to feel when you get it, and then it's so much work to keep it. What's the point?
Real talk. And do you want to go take it one stage further?
Go, give me more.
The six pack's underneath there, otherwise your stomach is falling out.
Yeah, this is true.
So your muscles are intact, man.
Yeah.
It's just
Sorry, I should rephrase that. Everyone has a six pack. You can either see it or you can't see it. Then once you see it, it never feels as exciting as what you expected it to feel. And then the work to keep it, if it doesn't come easily, naturally to you, is so much work.
Absolutely.
That it's like, oh my God, it's this life of always being hungry or never being able to step outside of a diet.
And that's it. That's
Yeah.
in of itself. The subtle realm of this. Everyone has a six pack. That's
Yeah.
a good feeling, right?
Absolutely.
Everyone is
I've
listening.
tried- yeah.
I've got a six pack.
There is
You
a
push-
six pack under there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, if you can't see it, don't worry.
No worries.
But I reckon, I don't know what you feel. Obviously, you've been a pop star for so long. There's always been a focus on maybe, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong here. But you probably, I don't recall people talking about you're physically in the 90s. But now, the Instagram generation, you can't be anyone without seeing someone looking like what you want to look like, without you just going, oh, I feel shit about myself today, and keep scrolling.
Do you know what's Smallzy? It's one of those things, and I talk about this actually in the book, that you got to be really careful, because that notion in society of you're not seen unless you look a certain way, or you're not recognized, or you didn't get enough likes for that post, but actually, when you really whittle it down, people just want to be seen and connect because they love who you are, and your USP isn't the aesthetic.
No.
I took it to the nth degree. I'm talking about like nearly 8-pack ripped. And trust me, I didn't feel any better about the whole thing. I know I put a lot of work into it, and I say, well done, congratulations, you got there. But did it change my life?
And then what? No, it doesn't change your life, does it?
Was anyone listening to Walking Away or Film Me on the 7 Days any differently if I had the six pack or not?
No.
And I got the memo. I was like, why am I doing this?
I get that. Now, this has been a very deep interview. I never expected it to be so deep, but I very much appreciate it. Now, what I didn't know about you was obviously that you were spiritual, and I feel like I'm a little bit connected into the psychic side of things. I've got some cards here. I wouldn't mind Craig David giving Smallzy a reading.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you these cards. Oh, what popped out then? Oh, masculine.
That's what I'm saying. Go with that. Don't try and
So you shuffle these.
Okay.
So you shuffle these and then pull me a card, and then what I want to try and do is Craig David's going to pull a card. And then try and decipher what he thinks that means in my life, and then I'm gonna give him the yes or the no. Yeah, you're on the money there.
So by the way, these aren't really tarot cards here. It's not like your tarot natural cards. They're more sort of angel
cards, just messages.
I'm gonna pull something out and we'll just go with it.
Yeah, go with it and just see if you can determine what that means about old Smallzy. Craig David doing a psychic reading with Smallzy.
So it's saying balance, alignment, moderation, and acceptance, which I think is everything we've been talking about today.
That's very true.
Yeah, that you're not looking for anyone for authority, anyone to have authority over you. You're not looking to be accepted because you already are whole already.
Yeah.
When you said the spiritual part of you is
Yeah.
actually who you are,
Yeah.
really, and you just didn't want you actually feel more comfortable when you do talk about it, but you feel like if I talk about it too much, we might go
People think I'm
woo-woo
woo-woo.
for people.
Yeah.
But you want to be
I'll be cancelled.
You don't want to be woo-woo. You don't
cancelled,
want to be cancelled for the thing.
Yeah.
But you want to kind of like be a
What
bit
was
more
that?
like
What was that one again? Read that card.
It's balance. It's number 18 on the
Yeah,
thing.
balance. That's nice.
1 and 8, so number 9. So it might be endings. Like if it's we round the 1 and 8 up to 9.
Yeah.
It could be an ending of that old kind of trying to conform, and maybe you want to lean a bit more into your
okay.
raw spirit.
We are. Yeah, give me another one.
Okay,
give me,
let me hit it.
I'm in. I feel like
Let's
we're
see.
channeling. We're connected here.
Oh, this is you.
This is me. What have we got?
This is creativity, right?
Oh, this is me.
This is music, writing, expression.
Yeah.
29. Now, I kind of feel for this one is actually that you may start writing about this exploration of your creativity
Yeah.
through your art, which is
Yeah.
meeting so many different people.
Of
and
course.
seeing it from different juxtapositions.
I've got a book in me, Craig. I've said this. There is a book in me.
And you know what? You'll land it because you've got a voice
Yeah.
that people believe in.
Yeah.
That's why people love to hear
Yeah.
you. So to take that platform one stage further is now to land that articulately in a book.
Yeah, okay.
So
would you promote the book? Can you write the forward or something like that?
It'd be a pleasure. But you do need to make sure you do an audio book of it as well.
Yeah,
because
it's
it's the tone of your voice that people want to hear.
I could get famous people to read the audio book.
You could. Do you know what I do? But I think the way it's going to land is you actually doing it.
Okay.
Because what it is, people, they love your voice. They love the way you sound.
Oh, God bless you.
But there's a book in you.
Okay, lovely. And let's do one more. 3 even numbers doesn't feel
Even
good to
numbers.
me. Let's do 1 3.
Ooh.
What do we got
See
here?
that?
Oh, retreat.
Retreat, yeah.
Oh, I'm only 5
Rest,
weeks away from a holiday.
Vacation, time out, yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you going to write the book? How are you going to find the balance? You're going to retreat back.
Oh,
You're
there
going to
you
go on
go.
a nice little holiday.
Oh,
You're going to
okay.
calm yourself down. You're going to have a little space. You're going to pause for a moment.
Singer, songwriter, musician, DJ, also part-time sidekick on the weekend. This is great.
We're just demystifying the
did.
thing.
I
It's
like
like we can pop it off with a big tune, but we can pull out a few cards. It's all calm
I'm
here.
on board. All right, new album 22, book, what's your vibe? Get around all of those things. When are you coming back? Do you want to come back again? It's been so long since we've had you here in Australia. You're always welcome.
Do you know what? I want to spend more time here. Actually, not just a pop in and you've got a new song or you got a new thing. I actually would love to spend more time here in Australia because it just feels, it's been so good. In the places I've been, in the short period I've been for this week, amazing.
You're always welcome here, sir. Thanks for the psychic reading. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, brother.
Mate, absolutely. Craig David, everybody.
Love.
Smallzy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.